Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we're gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club. What we left off on was it was something like I felt like we were intruding. Like we just it felt like we weren't supposed to be there. That's what I'm gonna say. Um so we left off on me or our character and Yuri. They were reading together, but really, they were just. It was a lot of tension without there being any word. Well, there were words, but you get what I mean. And he was feeding her chocolates, all in Sayori's face. I can't get over that. I'm sorry. I'm kind of biased, but I like Sayori better. Like, she don't deserve that. Our character's too oblivious, basically. It's irritating because it's having an effect on Sayori. But now I think we're about to read everybody's poems. I'm pretty sure that's what we're about to do. So hey, let's get into it. All right, you guys already know whose poem I'm gonna read first. Sayori's. Hmm, it's nice, I guess. Oh my. We're starting off the episode a little. I'm just gonna start calling the videos episodes at this point. Starting off kind of rough, though. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri? No, we did it! Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. This makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. It's so obvious that Sayuri's faking it. Oh, I'm so irritated and the video just started. Wow, we. Thank you, Sayuri. Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. I don't like the phrasing on this, and I don't like the not attitude, but like the mood, the vibe. I don't really like it. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayuri? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. Wait, so she didn't write a poem? Weren't we supposed to read hers, or did I misinterpret something? My heart feels a little weird, y'all. I don't really like the sound of this. Like, Sayuri was obviously still. It's so obvious that it was a ploy. Something wrong with her. But you can't just go in the game, punch our character, grab him by his collar, and tell him that, yo, get right. Like, what are you doing? There's something obviously wrong with your childhood friend. We can't do that. But I really don't like it. Next, let's do Natsuki. Definitely. Oh, why would we? I already know she's about to bash us. This one's alright. Alright. Well, yeah, about as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's just not really my style. I mean, that's fine. I'm mostly just glad you're trying a little bit. Well, of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Isn't that more of a compliment to me? No, gross. This Sunder, oh my goodness. It's not like I care. It's just that one of us in this club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. G- Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. What? Oh, maybe I won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too. How the heck do you call that a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. That's sure. I only tell jokes for my own humor. If you laugh, that's a plus, but my jokes are intended to make me laugh. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyway, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing even happened. See? Wait, hold up. Before we read your poem. That wasn't right. So, Sayuri was. Ah, right. Okay. We already know what was happening then. Anywho, it kind of seems like Natsuki's warming up to us. Like I don't know if it's a friendship or whatever, but like it's getting somewhere. Now it's not just quarrels. It's, friendly banter. Now we're gonna read her poem. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminished your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand. Bathe in sunbeams that hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in a salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy cell. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. So, I'm gonna read this about one or two more times. I love Natsuki's poem today. I'm not gonna lie. Because hers was already ever so slightly metaphorical, but now it's more metaphorical now. But it's in a straightforward way, but I don't it's straightforward, but still like she puts the right amount of metaphoricalness in it. That's probably not even a word. But what I got from it is that okay, this this other person has all these things going on in their head and this, that, and the third, but you want to take them out to a place, basically taking them away from their worries, letting them have an escape. And that's the beach. But basically, I'm assuming Natsuki's the beach in this case. Natsuki's saying that she will be this person escape, and like she'll make this person like ease their worries, clear their mind, get rid them of their insecurities, wash their worries away, as it says in a poem. So I'm assuming she wants to be that person to escape until or when they learn to love themselves again. So basically just hmm, it's kind of hard to word. Like, when things make so much sense in your head, but vocally it takes a while to say, that sort of thing. But yeah, Sayori is or no, not Sayori. Natsuki is basically this person's beach, this person's escape from all of the negative things that they're going through. Okay, I like your poem a lot. I feel like it's more complicated than I'm saying it, but I'm trying to simplify it so it's not as complicated. Her poem's really nice though. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Personally, I don't like the beach. There's too many critters. There's all those, there be snakes, iguanas, all of those nasty things. So you decided to write about the beach first and then came up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing, she wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too. Mm. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Indeed. She's I'm liking I don't know if I want to say that that's Natsuki's character development or if she's always been like this but just opening up more. Are those I don't believe those are the same things really. But hey. Um no, we're not gonna switch it up. Monica's last again. Um this is wonderful. Oh no, did she jump the She must have jumped the most at my poem. Oh no, that's why Sayuri said that. Okay, it's not like I was intentionally trying to win Sayuri over, but I kind of was. But still, oh no, the optics not looking so good. I can feel the emotion that she poured into it. Is this the result of trying what I suggested yesterday? Yeah, I guess so. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more feeling. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. I'm not used to this. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh? Even your close friends? If I see again, Yuri nods. For some reason, Yuri doesn't respond. Yuri? Yuri smiles sadly. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you? Um, if you put it that way. Yeah, we really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah. Before we read her poem, this is this is one thing I've noticed, not even just in the game, in real life. You can give people the bare minimum and that will really win them over. And that really tells you a lot about how what they went through in life, like them not receiving the bare minimum from their close ones or ones close to them and all of that. So you just being respectful, patient, listening to them, that'll make them really fall for you. And in a way, it's kind of sad because you're a human being. You should really automatically be receiving all of these things. So Yuri really just reminded me of that. I'm not gonna lie. Ah, I feel kind of bad. This game has it does a good job at making you feel bad for characters. I'm feeling bad for Sayori. I'm feeling bad for Yuri. I'm relating to Natsuki. Yeah, Monica's just kind of, there, kind of there. But then again, Monica's in a situation where I think everybody looks up to her as this oh so perfect student that if she ever is to show any flaws, she's cooked. So Monica's a little relatable too. I don't like how this game is making me relate to people. Not that it's bad, because it's definitely needed, but can empathize with them so, like, greatly. Empathize and sympathize. Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh boy, another beach one, huh? Okay, let me put on my best reading voice. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth is that chaotically? Yeah, chaotically meets the surface. under a clear blue sky, an expansive bliss. But beneath gray, rolling clouds, an endless enigma, the easiest world to get lost in, is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in, or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air's therapeutic, or wow, we therapeutic. The breeze is gentle but yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back and I abandon my peace to erode at the shore. Drift forward and I'll return to Earth forevermore. Okay. I've read it like 3 times and I can't clearly grasp what it's saying, I'll be honest. Maybe poems are for me. I love reading books. I just don't read too many poems, but um I mean, I can understand one of the parts how no matter how you approach a situation, sometimes if the outcome is the same, and yet you'll still do the same thing. So that's one thing I understand about the poem. But like then there's this like last part. Like I guess it can sort of be seen as sometimes you'll abandon your peace to go back to what you know. I it irritates me that I can't fully understand it. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, that's pretty much it for Yuri's poem. I hope she gives us a little more insight. I'm hoping. Usually, I don't think she does. Um, I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. And now, Monica. Hey there. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure, I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? Hmm? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside of her. Mm-hmm. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish that she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. No, no, I'm not. Wait, that sounds bad. Not in that way. Yeah, you completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. No, she don't. Wait, really? Yeah, a fictional one anyway. Okay, you got me there. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but, well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows it. Oh my. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever saw. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift, the sky of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilit sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Wowee. This one, I don't think I'm gonna give this a second or third read, because it's sort of like there, but then at the same time, it's not there at the same time. So she she's searching for this legend, obviously, who knows everything, but this legend is not what she seems out to be. Or even though she's found every answer, they all literally amount to nothing. So this legend obviously wasn't what this traveler expected to be. It's like, yeah, we need her to give us the meaning. I'll say that. I'm not gonna lie. I was only able to really grasp Natsuki's sort of Yuri's. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. Okay, that makes way more sense because, right, that makes a lot more sense. Looking for answers, that is a lot of people's purpose in life. And she finally achieved that purpose, but then what after, you know? I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in a club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Hold up, what does she mean by that? Huh? Let me find out, Monica. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, and then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayuri isn't here. It seems you're right. Nobody noticed? That doesn't rub me the right way. Sayuri always lightens the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Thank you, Natsuki. Somebody with some common sense. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Okay, now you took it too far. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayuri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so... Monica, what did she say? I don't like that. Because as her childhood friend who's worried about her the most, obviously, I feel like we should be the first to know, but you don't even want to tell us. That's kind of weird, don't you think? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayuri will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Dang, okay. I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? I knew Natsuki was gonna take offense. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayuri enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I can't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. He may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Are they fighting over me right now? I think they are. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Bob to... Oh, I said the name. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Bob to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... Oh, you literally just said... Oh, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks at me. Y'all already know why they put 3 dots on Sayuri's name. Y'all already know. Y'all don't already know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want Sayuri's nerves to get worse. So Yuri's already off the bucket list, or already off the list for this task. I would actually love to bake some cupcakes with Natsuki. Not gonna lie. And I don't feel like me and Monica have enough dialogue with each other. So the list would definitely be Sayuri first, Monica, Natsuki, then Yuri. But we're checking up on Sayuri. I don't care. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayuri. I mean, we're already neighbors but Monica said that Sayuri was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? Oh my gosh. I felt like they'd respond like that. No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I don't like how they disregarded Sayuri. I don't like that one bit. Yuri, you're already off the list, so... do you guys think if I help Monica, I might get to see Sayuri? I don't have favorites, you gotta believe me, but... Okay, I'll help Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayuri as well. But he was the one who That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Wait, I don't know why this has me cracking up. Is it Natsuki and Yuri's motives ulterior also? Definitely Yuri's. Yeah, I remember when we were feeding her those chocolates. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Um, so are you going to do the right thing, President? What? Why are they fighting over me this much? What? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for him to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Are we serious? Does my opinion not matter? Does what I choose not matter to you people? I don't appreciate it one bit. You're invalidating my opinion as a human being. But it's whatever. Um, I'm not gonna worry Sayuri anymore. So Yuri, you kinda gotta... Bye. I'll help Natsuki. I don't think Sayuri's particularly worried about Natsuki. Is it Natsuki or Natsuki? Same difference, anywho. Do you have a preference, Bob? Oh, that sounds horrible. Whatever. Natsuki it is. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. Yeah, watch Yuri's face. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. I'm used to it after all. Oh, that sounds so... Oh! I don't like this game right now. I don't like it. Not in the sense that it's written bad, but the choices. That's good. Bro, y'all got Monica panicking, bro. Look, she's had that sweat gland there for like the whole time. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. They got me feeling bad for Yuri. Oh boy. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not... I mean, it's not that big of a deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Watch? She's gonna drop me and I'm gonna have to help Yuri. And that's gonna cause Sayuri to feel even worse. And then that's gonna like put a dent in our friendship even more. Oh my gosh. If all of that comes out true, I'm not playing this game anymore. Look, Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, and you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? I mean, that's right, because I understand that it's nice to feel appreciated by others, but you gotta, not everybody gonna be there for you. You gotta be there for yourself too. Um, Not really, but Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Yeah, Monica's surprised too. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things, and I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Because Sayuri always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah, yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. We could have got it from. Oh, never mind. We could not have gotten that from Sayori. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Like, you mentioned it. You must have been thinking about weird things. Hmm. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait, you're coming over to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kinda strict if you ask me. It makes sense though. Like, come on, it makes sense. And then we're only high schoolers. It's not like we're grown adults. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah, I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone that I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so. Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. Uh, Never mind. She wanted to say something so bad. I dislike when people do that. Just say the words. Sick of never mind. Why is that even a word in a dictionary? Literally. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori. My anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayuri finds out about this? Cause you know, your subconscious knows. It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Can we go over to Sayuri's house? She's a neighbor. Our childhood friend. Like, I don't feel like this character's making the logical decisions. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Look, are we serious? Oh my gosh. This whatever. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other. We sent each. Wait, we sent each other one after. Like, oh my gosh, I might be illiterate. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She's also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Right. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a single thing from Sayuri since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayuri said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayuri's feelings aside when she might need me? I decided to thank you. I decided to visit Sayuri before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayuri's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayuri isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayuri? Whew. It's nice to see that. Okay, she's smiling and all of that. I like her room. Though, I don't know why her calendar is torn, but other than that, I like her plushies and all of that. And her room's pretty clean compared to my room. LOL. Hey, hey. I sit down in her room. Sayuri forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. Very easy. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayuri's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Also, she does know. Yeah, but wait, how'd you know that? Sayuri already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. Ah, I'm glad the game did that. I'm sorry, game. I sincerely apologize about you not letting me help Monica. I still don't like that y'all didn't let me help Sayuri. But she's in front of us now, so all is well. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayuri stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayuri smiles, shaking her head. That's no good. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so we can accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been here thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. He just wants to torture me. That's not a he 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 moment. Because first of all, you shouldn't really think of it being the universe. Then second of all, we're friends. I feel like I should do that more naturally or more, occasionally. But friends worry about friends. So, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something. Sayuri. I grabbed Sayuri by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Uh, this is not a ha-ha moment. Sayuri gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayuri? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. The thing is, making other people happy won't really make you happy. And then, I do understand where she's coming from though. She probably sort of sees that as her purpose in a way. I don't know if purpose is the right word or a reason to get up out of bed, maybe. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayuri kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Because you've never actually tried to look at her. Like, look at her on a deeper scale. Like, I don't know, our character is just something. Does she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayuri? Why is it that you've never told me about this? That almost feels like I've been portrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's not a ha-ha moment. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. Oh, I see. Seeing what... I don't really know if that's accurate, but like, seeing everyone else have what she wants so badly is nice for her, maybe? I don't know. Maybe. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayuri. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a terrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayuri's face. I made you join a literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now, you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm gonna accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayuri's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Hey, Sayuri. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Hey, Sayuri isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Hey, I. Sayuri barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayuri finally puts her hands around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayuri lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Um, it's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayuri wipes her eyes. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayuri shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Uh, it's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm not gonna lie, the music that's playing in the background, it's really setting the mood. But I'm trying my best, or I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright, I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayuri and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over, too. I think Sayuri's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a good time or a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. In chat, we're gonna have to stop right there for the video today. Today was a pretty long video, I'll be honest, and our Doki Doki Literature Club videos will be longer from now on. So I feel like we got about 3, maybe 4 more parts. I don't know, but we'll see. Today's episode was very lots of mixed emotions. I laughed a lot. My heart strings got pulled a lot. I guess you could say it was a bittersweet episode. It's kind of sad because I guess it was kind of hinted that Sayuri was a pretty depressive character, and that struck my heart because like it's Sayuri, she's always, you know, joyful, trying to up people's moods, but then, behind all of that, she's just depressed, empty, and all of that. So I hope she doesn't do anything bad. I mean, I feel like us going to her house really resolved all of that. But at the same time, we really don't know because she was saying that's really not good for her today. So we'll just have to see in the next Doki Doki Literature episode. But that's all for today, guys. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe and stick around. Peace, peace.